my peoples? It's your boy E here, man. And I just want to speak a little bit about anxiety. Cause see, I look at a lot of this shit from a spiritual standpoint, and when I think about anxiety, all I see is anxiety being something that when it comes, you have to go to war with yourself and fight for a part of you to not be consumed by it. And basically, you are fighting for the balance of yourself. And so, like I say, you always going to war. And however anxiety tends to come over you, like however it triggers, whenever it happens, however you get triggered by for it to come, you can't just stop it from coming. Even if something's gonna trigger you, it's just gonna come though. Like whenever it comes on me, whenever that shit gets to me, it just comes out of nowhere. So it's just on me. And in this moment, I have to do something about it. Or I'm just going to let it sit and grow on me. And that's going to be the worstest outcome for me to do or to allow to happen. So, like, every time it comes, I'm always feeling like, all right, we got to whoop this. We got to whoop this thing ass. We got to defeat this. We got to take this shit out. I'm always thinking like that now because I noticed that it is just a spirit trying to overwhelm you. For me, that's how I see it. It just feels like a spirit coming to try and overwhelm you. In whatever way that it does that, And yeah, man, I dealt with it today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out of town right now. I'm in my room right now, but I was at work earlier, and that shit just hopped on my back spontaneously out of nowhere. I was around a lot of people. Not working around a lot of people, but like I say, I've overcome being around a lot of people. But that doesn't stop the anxiety from creeping in when it feels like it. It just comes. I cannot stop that bitch from coming. Like, it doesn't even matter how much I am confident or I'm in this mood or whatever, in the best mood that I ever felt. Like, when that bitch comes, it comes sometimes out of nowhere, and I could be feeling like that. Like, sometimes it'll just come, and I have to fight that bitch off of me. You feel me? So, like I said, it's like you going to war with yourself, because you are the main ingredient to whether you're going to allow it to, take hold of you, or you're going to push it the fuck out. So like I say, it's a battle, man. It's like they say, the fighting demon shit is a real concept. It is a real ass phrase that symbolically, figuratively, however you want to put it, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because, that's exactly what you basically doing, fighting your demons. Not fighting your demons in the way of you, trying to stop yourself from being a certain or doing a certain way. I'm just like fighting a demon that's trying to, overwhelm you and make you feel some sort of way. Because we all got demons, but that can go another way as well. And I'm trying to express this as best as I can. Sometimes it's hard for me to express myself the best way possible because my mind does this thing, and until it gets better, I have these problems, and but I do try to express myself the best as I can. And obviously it's not that bad because somebody can understand me still. But anyways, y'all, yeah, man, I was just shooting at y'all because it was just something for me I just feel like talking about it because I had to deal with this, man. And just know that if you are dealing with this, and I'm sure there are some of y'all out there that's dealing with this, and you know who you are, because you're probably a sensitive person. You feel shit much harder than most people. But at any rate, can't believe I was doing that. Boy, I'm glitching. But in any rate, man, you're not alone. If you're dealing with this, we all dealing with this shit. I definitely deal with it. Even though I might talk about how I be around a lot of people and how it seems like I don't be affected by none of this. No, that's definitely not what it is. I get affected by the shit. It's just I'm here fighting my shit. I'm fighting my shit though. I've stood up to my shit, which is why I kind of, what I'm saying, just a type of person that a lot of us are, that's going through certain things like this. A lot of us, we just don't look like what we've been through. We don't look like we've been through this or been through that. So, it doesn't seem as if we have experienced anything, So in a way, it's like, it seems like I'm handling this shit great. Like, it seems like I don't let nothing affect me, right? It seems like nothing really doesn't fuck with me like that. Maybe I might seem like I'm one of those people that this shit just can't fuck with hardly, or maybe I don't know. Maybe it seems that way. But the thing about it is, no, that shit fuck with me. That shit fuck with me. I just fight that shit. Now, it's an ongoing battle. It's an ongoing war that I fight inside this here vessel. You feel me? And I'm always fighting. I don't always show that side of me on camera. I don't always, come on here grieving about shit. I might have done it a few times, and I might have let y'all know, yeah, man, I feel like a spirit is coming over me, trying to fuck with me, make me feel like I've said it before, but I'm not always on here doing that. A lot of times I might seem like I'm in a good mood, or I'm not fucked or phased or fucked up about nothing, you know what I'm saying? So it might seem like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, a lot of us, we don't look like we don't look like what we've been through. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. So you might think that. But yeah, man, I deal with that shit, and you're not alone. So just know, man, we fighting, we all fighting around here. But just make sure you fight that thing up off you, man, and don't allow that to, hold on tight and not let go and have you feeling all type of ways that you wouldn't even feeling like just a second ago before it jumped on you. But anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. But with that being said, I'm out, y'all. And don't forget to like the video, all right? Peace.